Hey guys, so today I'm just going to give you a quick overall tutorial on how to use the shake table. This is going to be more specific to your assignment 7, but the same guidelines and regulations will apply when you're working on future assignments and when you're working on your final project. So just a quick overview of everything that we have on the table. So right here is our main component, which is the shake table itself. Right in front of it we have the amplifier, which is just this big black box. Essentially it will take the program, load it into the computer, run it through, and then project it onto the shake table at the given amplitude and frequency that you guys input into the program. So when you get into the lab, the folder should already be open on the computer, but if not, you're going to navigate to the main file folders on the computer, go over to the left bar and open up the folder Shake Table 2 software, and then open up the program Shake Table 2 test. So the purpose of the test when you're using the shake table is just to make sure that everything's connected and that everything's running smoothly together, just that when you use the control and the different programs, you don't run into any issues. Every single group is going to need to run the test every single time they come into lab. Even if you're here at the same time as other groups and they had just finished, please make sure you run the test again just so that we don't fall into any issues when it comes to running the actual controls and programs for the shake table. So the first thing to do when doing the shake table test is just to ensure that your shake table itself is in the home position. Home position pretty much means that this base plate, which is the top component of the shake table, is justified within the center of the track on the bottom. If you look onto the amplifier, which is the big black box in front of it, you'll see 3 LEDs, one labeled left, one labeled home, and one labeled right. If your shake table is in home position, obviously that green LED underneath home will be lit up. If for some reason that it's not, all you have to do is move the base plate to the left or the right until you see that LED light up, and then you're all good to go. The second thing you're going to want to do is pick up the emergency stop, which is this big red button right here. Similar to any other emergency stop, if you see that the shake table is running too quickly and it looks like your structure is going to fail for some reason, just hit that emergency stop button and everything will halt on the program. First things first, pick up the emergency stop. On the top, there's a small red button. When you click it, a red LED will light up. You're going to want to hold that down. Go onto the program and click the white arrow that's in the top left corner and run it to make sure that the computer is connected to the amplifier, which is then connected to the shake table. If everything's connected correctly and your shake table is in home position, the home and amplifier boxes on the program will be lit up green and your status message will say connected. If everything's good to go, you can let go of that red button. And then in the bottom left corner, you'll see a switch button which says pulse motor. So click that, and your shake table will pulse to the left slightly until it's out of home position. If you'd like to test that again, all you have to do, move the base plate back into home position, and then click pulse motor again. Once you're done with the test, the biggest thing that you want to remember is to click the stop function, which is in the top right corner, just to ensure that everything is now disconnected. The way to ensure that the stop function has been activated is your status message will then turn to controller stopped. Every group is going to need to use the stop function when they're done with the Shake Table 2 test. If it's not used, the next group that comes in to do the test function will not be able to do it and everything has to be shut down and rebooted. So just please remember to hit the stop function when you're done with that. Once you're done, you can just exit out of the program, and then the next thing you're going to do is open the next file, which is Shake Table 2 control. So as I mentioned before, we have a shake table right here with the 2 clamps on it. For this specific assignment, you guys are going to be using the acrylic piece that the professor has cut for you. In comparison to the clamps on the table, the acrylic piece is very small and it's not going to be able to fit securely within them. So what you're going to do is grab the 2 pieces of cardboard that'll be on the table, fold them in half, and just wedge them in between the clamps. From there, slide your specimen right into the middle and just make sure that everything's snug and tight. If for any reason they're not, just tighten the washers on the table, and you can even add more cardboard pieces if you need to. So from there, you guys will have your Shake Table 2 control open, which pretty much just lets you play around with different amplitudes and frequencies to see how your structure, in this case your acrylic specimen, react to the different givens. In this program, the highest frequency that you can run is 4 Hertz, but when we go and look at the MATLAB program, you guys will be able to run up to 10 Hertz. Just like with the shake table control, the first thing you have to ensure is that your base plate is in home position. If not, move it to the left or the right until that LED is lit up on the amplifier. From there, take your emergency stop, hold down the red button, and click run in the top left corner. From there, you'll see that the shake table will start to move after a couple seconds at the given amplitude and frequency that you guys input. So for this specific test, right now we have an amplitude of 1 centimeter and a frequency of 1 hertz. If you want to, for any reason, stop and adjust it, just hit the stop button. You guys will be able to change the dials right on the program to change the amplitude and the frequency. Now we can try going up to 4 hertz, and we can change the amplitude to 1.5 centimeters. Every time you do change this and rerun the program, just make sure to ensure that your base plate is in hold position. If not, it's not going to run properly. So from there, hold down the button on the emergency stop, click the white arrow in the top left corner, and run your program. And now you guys can see that obviously the table is moving at a much higher frequency and amplitude, as you can see from the deformation in the specimen itself. As you guys can see on the right, the shake table program within itself will produce graphs for you. The ones that you see right on the right hand side will be amplitude in centimeters versus the time that it's running. So just like with the test, make sure that you stop the program before closing it out, and you're all good to go.